Hi everyone, good evening. Good
Good evening, ma'am.
evening, ma'am. Good evening. So let us wait for more contestants, participants to join in, and then we'll start in another 2-3 minutes.
Bharti ma'am, can I ask one question related to synopsis? Can I?
Yes, yes. So today, actually, what we are going to do today is mostly doubt clearing session, right? Mostly because it is a conclusion of Copilot.
Right.
So whatever questions that you have related to whatsoever we have done till now, you can also utilize this time to clarify that. Yes, Vandana ma'am, you can ask your question.
Ma'am, I just wanted to understand that we have to submit the synopsis on 16th. So that means we have to take the data and we have to complete the synopsis in terms of the information about the data and the analysis and everything, right? Is that so,
Uh,
ma'am?
okay. Anything else?
नहीं मैम यही बस पूछूं.
हाँ. नहीं, so synopsis, when we talk about synopsis, not that you need to complete the entire project in the synopsis. Just give the brief about your project, that what you are trying to solve. You can talk about your do you have any format that was given to you related to the synopsis?
Yes, ma'am. I have that PDF, that Word format which have been shared with us. It's a 6-page project document, I guess. So, ma'am, 5 or 6 page document.
Okay. So in synopsis, basically you need to talk about the ideation. So what you are going to do, right? It's not that you need to submit the entire project in the synopsis. So
Okay, ma'am.
whatever the things that they are asking, you can basically talk about the ideation stage, and this is what you are going to do. And this all, if you have done something, you can surely put that, but it's not that it's a complete project that we are asking right from you right now.
ठीक है भारती ma'am. This is what I wanted to ask. Right.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Yes, yes, Ayali ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, my question regarding the synopsis submission is only so we have prepared based on the topics which you have given to us, correct? Mine is related to timetable management and HR allocation, which is not in my field domain, but I have prepared and I have I would just want to know in that I want to use this chatbot that we have recently created and how we have done the KPI
Copilot.
performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hmm.
can I go ahead with this, or that would be you have given us an Excel sheet, and with the help of the lab manual we were able to do that. Now I want to run this entire thing for my project. So can you please help me with how I'll able to do? I Excel sheet and all that is there related to the faculty list and the data which is required
Hmm.
to create this chatbot with this particular topic. How can I go ahead?
What is the topic that you have?
For the
Timetable.
timetable allocation and just a minute, ma'am. I'll just share the title. faculty workload and
Mhm.
time allocation assistant. That comes under domain HR and workload management.
Mm. So you can do one thing, ma'am. First of all, just collect any data set or create a synthetic data set that matches your problem statement. You can also take data set from your college or university HR department if you want to work on the real problem statement, right? And you can ask them that what kind of problem they face, right, when they allocate, like whatever problem that they have given you, time allocation and all. You can create your own so let me tell you, whatever the topics that is shared with you, they are the domains, right? So if we are asking you to do something, obviously you can customize that problem statement as per your particular area. For example, if you want to do this for your HR department in the university, and if you think that okay, whatever the problems that are mentioned here, there are other problems as well that HR is facing in my university, so you can also do that. Then you can collect obviously the data. You can create a synthetic data set, or I recommend you to collect the data set from your university or real data set, right? And once you have Excel that have all these detail, uh, there are two things that you can do. You can first analyze it through what we have done in Excel and Copilot. Okay, so all the things you can do that in that form as well. And once you are able to do that, you can also create a copilot. And when you are asking me that how I can do a chatbot for this problem statement or create a chatbot for this problem statement, the similar way that we have done for the other problem statement. If you remember, we have done for business analysis problem statement once, right? So it is also something like that only, but it is related to the HR department. So what you need to do, you need to first of all understand that, okay, what problem HR department is facing, what data do I have, and how I can I can analyze that data. First do it on Excel, and then integrate the copilot on it, like Copilot Studio, and create a flow that, okay, if somebody, for example, if in HR department, if somebody wants to understand or somebody wants to like I have also created one activity today related to HR only, so I'll share that with you. Maybe you'll get some idea about that, right? If in my HR department, if people want to know that who is the best performing teacher or faculty member based on the different parameters that they collect. Maybe they collect the number of years they have worked in the university, right? Number of projects the teacher has completed, or number of based on their attendance or based on whatever, right? So whatever factors that your HR collected, they maybe manually they are now, uh, or maybe manually they select the best performing teacher or accommodation per year, right? How can I automate that? Using the chatbot. So you have all the data, you can put that in Copilot Studio, and with the help of generative AI, chatbot means HR can go to that Copilot Studio and ask that who is the best performing accommodation or maybe teacher for this particular year. So these kind of problems you can do. If it is related to timetable allocation, yes, we can also see that, okay, we can put our data and we can ask that who is the we can divide the teacher as per their workload, and we can say that who is having the bandwidth, and we can provide the new subject or new class to that teacher. So it's very simple. You just need to start from very starting, that first of all collect the data, right? Understand that what kind of data that you have, and what all performance things that you can calculate based on that data. Or maybe you can also ask your HR that what all you want to be automated. So see whether that data is enough to do the automation, or do you need other parameter as well to include in that data. So in that way you can do that. So you need to first of all conceptually understand that what exactly you are trying to do. Tools comes later. First of all, you need to have a clarity that how you need to proceed with your project, and that start with the data collection only and the problem statement.
So, ma'am, what will be my variable here if I'm making, let's say, take an example, timetable allocation? Fine.
Hmm.
So for that, I need a number of my faculties, number of teaching hours,
Hmm.
research or administration work hours. So number of hours each individual teacher is devoted.
Yeah, yeah.
Fine. Okay. And subject specializations. What are the subjects?
Specializations. Yeah.
Okay.
You can take those.
Understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Aisha, ma'am.
I have two queries. First is that related to the synopsis. First, my domain is institutional knowledge and policy management, and my project title is faculty onboarding and orientation bot. Now, ma'am, I'm not able to get the suitable kind of data set from Kaggle or any other sources. So if I create a primary data set, like if I collect the data from somewhere, so what
Mhm.
should be the minimum number of entries or minimum numbers that I should have in order to create a good Excel data set? That first.
So, Aisha, ma'am, it related to onboarding only? Onboarding
On
and
onboarding and orientation bot.
Hmm. So I think in your case it's very simple, right? If you are doing the onboarding and orientation, so you
Hmm.
can also frame your project in a way that when, for example, if you hire a new faculty member in your university, right?
Hmm.
What all steps you basically, it's kind of induction, right? While
Hmm.
inducting a faculty member, what all things do you mention to your new faculty member, right? You write down those things, jot down. You can also take from your university how they induct a new faculty person, you know,
Hmm.
and train Copilot Studio based on those questions. So you can tell that once, for example, if anybody, you hire somebody, right, and they go and sign up for your website and check the Copilot and whatever queries they have, they can directly ask the chatbot instead of, asking the administration again and again. If they have doubts, they can go and check the Copilot Studio. So you need to, I
Hmm.
think it's not more about analysis, it's more about the knowledge sharing with the new faculty members. So you need to collect that. You obviously need to have a data, but it's not, I don't think it's more of an analysis problem for you.
Okay. And ma'am, is it possible that you all share a sample, project synopsis so that we get a better clarity, so that we can submit a good project? Any sample can be shared in the group.
Yeah, so project is kind of not for this fellowship. I am not the one who is undertaking the project for you people, right?
Okay.
But I think there is some mentors that are being allocated to you. I will
Hmm.
surely, cross-check with them if they can create these kind of samples and share with you. So did you have any sessions for project mentoring till now?
I think we had a session, yeah, project mentoring. One sir took that.
Hmm. Okay. After that, did you have any other session?
No, ma'am. And the sample wasn't shared. It will be really helpful if a certain sample can be shared so that we can get a better idea.
Fine, I'll note this down, Aisha ma'am. I'll check with the team. Okay, that they can
Okay,
share
okay.
it.
Thank, yeah, thank you, really.
Yes, Shri.
Angry
Actually,
ma'am.
ma'am, sorry I'm interrupting here. Aisha ma'am, in group, Uma ma'am has shared some of the, format or samples related to our
No, that is
topic.
the format, ma'am. I want a like complete sample which has been done. Maybe
With
any other
the
topic.
case, like with the case, like if
Yeah.
it is your topic, how to be written, something she has shared. They just gone through that. So how to write this each and every parameters, something is been given in that Word document.
Okay, I saw that, but
Mhm.
okay, is that the complete one? I'm not sure. Okay, I'll just check once again.
Mhm.
Okay, any other query?
Yeah, Bharti ma'am, Dr. Shruti here. Recently, we have a selection of faculties for some IKS purpose. So, can I utilize that data for this particular project? Because my topic will be HR and workload management.
Ma'am, you need to check with them whose data you are basically utilizing. I don't think that we
Okay,
should be having any problem, but the source should be, you need to check with the
okay.
source.
I'll
Yeah.
check with the authorities if I can
Yeah.
utilize that data. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
thank you, ma'am.
Hi,
Yes.
ma'am. I have a query. My domain the domain given to me is knowledge management and text analytics, and for that the project name or project title that I'm given is from raw notes to actionable insights, AI assisted academic notes processor. So now I
Hmm.
do not understand what would be the data here, because I mean, is this centric to like faculty notes, or is it going to be generic? college level, every note and every structuring that is there. It would be great if you can help me out with this.
So you can, what you can do, it's not about the faculty notes. You remember that we have done one problem statement earlier when we were working with Excel, that we did not have a data in the more structured way. We had a data, that is not structured. And what we did, we basically converted that data in the structure format. Basically, we use the text to column functionality, if you remember that. So what you can do, Payal ma'am, you can take any unstructured data, right? But ensure that, that data, whatever you will be taking, that should be later on used for the analysis. So it should be
But ma'am, my
something.
question or confusion here is rather what data should I be taking here? Because it is like notes AI assisted, matlab, from raw notes to actionable insight, and AI assisted academic notes processor is what I have to create using the various tools. So I don't know what
Hmm.
kind of data should I be taking here. Would that be like the examples, that couple of examples that during the sessions we have discussed about student attendance or
Hello.
everything that everything of that sort,
Yes.
or
Hmm.
what data here should be?
I'll also check the topic file, ma'am. I am not sure, but I think based on your conversation with me, what I am understanding is basically it is something. It should be something like that. If you have any unstructured data, let's assume for the student examination or attendance, which is not in the form of rows and column, so you can start with the raw data that is not in the structured form, and then later on you can utilize that data, convert that into structured form and completely analyze and create a dashboard or something like that. So that is from raw to finalize output that I think they want. But I'll still check the topic and come back to you. But I think it should be like that only. That from unstructured data, how you can do the analysis.
Okay, okay, understood. Also, ma'am, I think I would like to add to what Aisha ma'am said,
Hmm.
that though Uma ma'am in the group has sent us the templates of how to create it, but I think they are not exactly the sample templates which are going to guide completely how, at least if they would, the templates would include the kind of data sets to be created, because Kaggle and all those platforms are not able to find the relevant data. I tried to put couple of prompts also on AI, that where exactly can I find this data or create a hypothetical data. Hypothetical data create हो गया है, लेकिन it
Hmm.
would be great if before starting this entire exercise I get exactly an idea what kind of data I have to start working on. So I
Hmm.
think plus one to what Aisha ma'am said, that it would be great अगर एक sample template ख्याल आ जाए तो please.
ठीक है. But the thing is, what I highly recommend to all of you, do not use any data that is already there. Try to use the data. Maybe you can, I'm not telling you to share your student's name or roll number, but you can create a synthetic data, maybe change their name or their privacy information, whatever you have. I'm just talking about one example. If for example, if you're working something that is based on the student information, if you don't want to share exact data of your student, but right, what all headers we use in that data, so you can synthetically create the data and do the problem, like solve that problem. And why I'm saying that, for example, later on, if you need to implement the same thing with your university or your students, or maybe utilize the same thing for your benefit, you can easily do that. And when you're presenting your project in front of panel, you can tell them, okay, this is the real problem that we have solved based on the real data, obviously not with the real names and other things, but at least with the real data. So I don't want you to use something that may be not relevant to you for the later time, right? Sometimes it happens that, okay, we live in India, but we are solving problem with the US data set. That I don't want to, won't recommend, and don't do that as well. Okay. So I'll ask the team to share sample synopsis with all of you so that you can get an idea. Yes, Samartha ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You have raised your hand.
Yes, hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Ma'am, the domain is Data Literacy and Responsible AI, and the title is Academic Data Literacy and Responsible AI Assistant. And so, coming to the second part of the title, responsible AI assistant. So, we have been taught regarding the chatbots in teaching field, where we also took an example of the tuition timings. So, the responsible
Yeah.
AI assistant in academics can be one that we can do. But, ma'am, in the initial part of the title, academic data literacy, I'm not very much sure about how should I go about this. So, if you can guide only on the first part, like what all can I include, or how can I integrate both these titles into one single project or one single objective of my project.
What is the entire problem statement that they have shared with you?
It is academic data literacy and responsible AI assistant.
But it must be defined, because I know that they have also defined the learning outcomes and all that, what they are expecting out of you, out of this project. So let me ask everyone, because you are asking me about, you are not understanding the project or what. But do you have the entire, whenever they are giving you the problem statement, do you have access to the entire expectations, that what learning outcomes will be at the end of the day and what they are expecting you to do? Because I think the problem statement are made in that manner. So what is exactly shared with all of you? Is it only the topic?
Ma'am, it is just a template where we are given different headers that under this you need to put the information. But yes, as said by many other faculties also here, that if we get a sample in form of example, that such and such project has been taken under these titles, it would be very feasible for us to plan our different projects.
So, ma'am, I'll tell you what is shared. Number one, an Excel is shared where every faculty is allocated a topic. Along with that topic, matlab that is a project name. Project name के साथ problem statement में what is the final output or conclusion and what is going to be the learning outcome of that. But this is like, the broader area how we start any research. It's quite broad, and in order to get any specifics, we need to narrow it down. Along with that, Uma ma'am has sent for every 6 different varied topics, different templates in the WhatsApp group. Now, these templates are actually very generic. They are specifying the methodologies and the phases wise collections and the tasks that are to be completed. Kind of we all
I
feel
got it.
stuck there. In order to reach the final outcome, we need to prepare a proper roadmap based on the synopsis. That's exactly how in research also we do. We prepare the synopsis and then, do this. But thoda ek idea aa jaye na how exactly, because these tools and its applicability and everything is kind of, at least for me, if I'm to speak about, it is kind of confusing me where exactly to what tool do I have to use and where to get the data from. That kind of is delaying my synopsis submission.
Okay, I got it. So what you can do, I'll obviously ask the team to prepare the synopsis sample for all of you, right? So that you can, at least for one project or one related project. And what I want all of you, it's not about, for example, if somebody's problem statement is, raw to, I think somebody said raw data to, analysis, something like that. So you can also customize the project. These are the broader themes. It's not that you need to just, stick to that. If you think that, okay, I can do this thing with this problem statement, you can surely go ahead with that. And if you need one session on only understanding the problem statement or project domains, we can also do that. Before you share your synopsis, I can check with the teams when it is possible, so that we can take one project. We can obviously divide the faculty members as per the project that they have selected, and we can clarify the doubts on each and every project that you have, that what needs to be done from your side. Will
Ma'am,
that
it
be
will
okay?
Bharti ma'am, it will be appreciated by all of us, ma'am, अगर आप ऐसा session ले लो, because we all need that guidance, ma'am.
अच्छा
Yes,
ठीक
ma'am.
है. Got
जी.
it. So no worries. We'll do one thing. I think there will be one project mentoring session that is going to be scheduled next week. Right. So let's start with this mentoring only. That we will be clarifying the doubts related to the projects. Okay, project domains that you are having, that what all needs to be done and what are our expectation and how you can customize your problem statements. I think that
Ma'am,
will
but the
be
last date is already Monday for our project submission.
for the synopsis. It's only
For the
for
synopsis
synopsis.
submission, yes.
To submit the synopsis, at least whatever you know, just submit that. Synopsis is just a broader viewpoint from your side that what you want to do in the project. It's not the final project. You can also change the thing after that. Few things can be changed after that. It's an
Okay,
ideation
okay,
thing that
ma'am.
you need to
Sure.
do. Yeah. Okay. Any other query? No query? So Uma is also here, I think. Hi, Uma.
Hi, Bharti.
Hi. So, Uma, we were discussing it because, faculty members are confused related to the projects and the problem statement that we have shared with them.
Okay.
And did we have the project mentoring session with them earlier?
Yes, Bharti, we had last time.
Okay.
That was, yes, last week or before that week. So what is
Mm-hmm.
the query? Like, better we can also discuss in the end of the session. I'll be connecting with you. So if you give 10
Uh,
minutes.
yeah. But Uma, let's do one thing. I think there are the topics that we have, shortlisted for them, right?
Mhm,
And
yeah.
I think they are not able to understand the topics well. What is the expectation from our side? So what we can do in the next project mentoring session, maybe you can divide the faculty member based on the projects that are allocated to them, and just do the mentoring on what is the expectations of the project, right? Means what is the problem
Actually,
statement.
Bharati,
Huh.
I think the faculties I have shared the sample, that is example project for every topics, right? I hope you have gone through it because no one was asked these questions, so that's why I thought you all know about it.
But they were saying that it's not enough for them. It's the generic sample. That is what they are saying.
It's not generic. I have given an example, like how to take the problem statement for each and every project I have given. Okay, if you give last 10 minutes, I'll explain them, Bharti. No issues.
Yes, please do that. Maybe today's session is mostly on the because we have already done with the chatbots. So you can
Oh,
also take, half an hour. I am more than happy if that
okay.
helps them.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
sure, sure. Yeah,
Okay.
thank you. Okay.
So you can join by 7:30 and you can clarify their doubts related to projects
Okay. Thank
if you want. Yeah. Okay, great. So, as we were, concluding the chatbots or copilot today, so there is one thing that I want every one of you to do. I'll share this document with all of you, but the thing is that I want you people to start with this bot from your side. I'm not telling you to complete it during the session. Maybe you can start with it, understand the flow, right? And start with the bot creation because Uma will take the time after 7:30, and whatever you can do in the session. If you're not able to do anything, like if you are having any problem, you can ask me during the session only, or maybe you can, when we are meeting next time, you can ask me at that time as well. Okay, so I'll share one document. So you remember that last time we were discussing on sales analysis. We have done some sales performance analysis using chatbot.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
API
so
performance.
KPS performance. Great. So today I'll be sharing the another document with you, and the another data set. I want you to create a bot on the similar lines. The document that I'm going to share, it's not that you need to just stick to that only. It's an idea that you can adopt, right? If you think that okay, I can make my bot in this way, not that way, that ma'am I've shared, completely free to do that. It's your free will. I just want you to create a bot, right? So do the planning, understand what you want to do, and then you can obviously create it on your terms as well. Okay, so just give me a second. I'll share the link with all of you, and then you can look into it. Take 5 minutes and look into the document and understand that what all can be done. Okay. And don't get overwhelmed if some that ma'am has given us new task, don't think that why I want you to do that, and why I want you to go through this document. Because if, for example, if you, when you try it from your side, if something that is not understandable to you, right, and if you think that okay, I understood it in the session but now I'm not able to do, at least you will come to know that, and we can clarify those things, and you may be able to, completely create these co-pilots during your projects. Will that, is that okay with everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, just a second. I'll share 2, 3 documents today. One is end-to-end document in which you will get all the steps that are needed to create a bot, and one is activity oriented that you can do today. So yeah. Till the time, if you have any query related to the last session, you can ask me. Related to, have you explored the Copilot Studio later on? After the session, try to do something on your own. No?
Yes, ma'am. I like tried to publish it that we discussed, but that was not no, as per license to us. So there was one
Yeah.
option that we can show me entire process of the generating is completed, status and all that. So I have gone through that each time when I was checking or testing my agent. That was when shown here date and time at how I have checked and what is the status completed. So this new thing which
Evaluation.
I have,
Is it
evaluation,
the
evaluation, right? That's the word, evaluation. So I went through that part.
great, great.
But still, I was not able to, how we have linked that with Microsoft Copilot, and here we can directly create a question with, like we do in ChatGPT or like we do in my Copilot question that you're directly giving to the agent, as it is not published. So, just a request. I don't know. Can we get at least once this permission to
One
use?
license. I can't comment on that uh, because these licenses, subscription based, right? So the Nirman one is also, you basically, we have given you the Azure access through which you are able to open it. But I may check that whether we do something using Azure, right? That because Azure is another medium where we can create these bots. So I'll check something if there is an alternative in Azure, because you already have Azure access. So if that can happen, I'll share the way, if it is possible, because I'm not sure whether earlier they were used to do it. Microsoft allowed us to do it through Azure, but I'm not sure whether it is still happening or it is suspended, because now they have another platform, Copilot Studio, right? So if it is happening, then I'll share it with you as well, right?
That would be grateful, ma'am. That may help us all to, further see how the things at the end work. So we have
I know.
seen what part we have prepared till now, and now how it will be visible. Like if I'm putting this as a proposal to my HR team with my topic, so I want to know how this people will have, in front of them what will be visible and how they will do the analysis part, faculty, academic develop, analysis if they want to go through. Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's just the
right.
thought I have as I'm going through this topic. So
Yeah, I can understand that obviously end to end is better, but let me explore something if I get some alternative to this. So I'll share with all of you.
thank you.
No worries.
Hello, Bharti ma'am.
Yes.
मैम ये बोल रही थी फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो सेशन थोड़ा वो टेक्निकल इशू की वजह से लेट ज्वाइन किया, तो थोड़ा सा ब्रीफ अगर मिल जाए कि क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग। दूसरा ये था कि वी हैव टू डू सम सेल्फ पेस्ड कोर्सेज, so
Hmm.
in which there is power apps kind of thing.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Hmm.
that power app is quite difficult to understand. Can we have some session so that it will be justified that we get that certificate? Otherwise, we can do that, but some
Yeah.
help is required.
ठीक है. We don't have any such scheduled session on Power App as of now, as per the course outline. It is in the self-paced, but we can surely conduct one if you want. But in the end, right, once we complete with all the course, I can conduct one session on Power
Okay.
Apps as well. Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
no worries. So, I request everyone to open that document that I've shared with all of you. Right today, I have not, used any screenshot or something because I want you people to first try it. So I have given you still a detailed overview that what needs to be done, including all the prompts and everything. So today, I want every one of you to start working on it. Right. So this is the data set that I have shared with all of you. It is the HR data set in which HR department has collected the information on employees. It has employee IDs, names, department, their roles, performance score, and we have attendance rate, we have training hours, how much hours, hours they have conducted, tenure, how many, what is the experience basically, and promoted, did they get the promotion last year, or how many projects they have completed. So it's basically about the, I think, employee performance, right? So, sorry. Okay, I request everyone to be on mute, please. So you have this data set, right? It is similar way that we did for the sales data set. Now we have the data set for HR from HR department, which there is the information about the different employees based on their performances, experiences, promotions, projects, attendance, and whatever trainings they had undertaken, right? Trainings as they have done. So what you need to do, today's topic will be creating a HR analytics chatbot. This is something I'm not going to do for you. You need to do it, right? I am just broadly introducing you to the topic so that you get confident that, okay, I have done this on my own, right? Obviously, I will be helping you wherever you don't feel confident or where you find any problem. I request people to be on mute. Otherwise, there will be disruption. Okay, so you need to create this HR analytics chatbot as we did for sales analysis, and with the help of Copilot Studio, you can analyze the HR dataset and provide insight on employee performance, attendance, and attrition risk. Okay, using NLP means using the questions and answer that we used to do. Objectives, you can obviously go through it. What is, why are we doing? So it is something very similar to, I think there is one ma'am who has asked me the question that how I can work with HR kind of problem statement. You can get an idea from here, right? Because most of the HR manager obviously manually, when they analyze the employee data in the Excel, to identify top performers and employees with low attendance or individual who are at risk of attrition, right? So they obviously find it hard or struggling to manually filter all these things. Maybe a company has 1,000 employees, 2,000 employees, right? So in those large companies, it becomes very hectic. So this activity helps us to create a chatbot with the HR data that can provide useful insight for the HR decision making. Okay. Prerequisite, you all know what you need. Material is okay. Procedure. Now, first of all, everyone needs to have their sign in credential for Microsoft Copilot, right? And you can open your agent window, create a new agent, right? Give a name. I have given the steps as well. Give the name. Given the example, you can use your names as well, and you can give the description, right? That this chatbot will analyze the data set and provide insights on employee performance, attendance, or attrition is, and then you can create that agent. Then what needs to be done after that? I have given you the HR data set. Can anybody tell me that what is the work of that HR data set here? How it will help your agent and where you will utilize that HR data set while creating the agent, where we use that knowledge or upload that data set? Can anybody tell me? No? Are we sleeping?
Might be to review the
Ma'am, going step by step.
performance appraisal, might be to review their performance. What has happened, where were they? Because we see if they were promoted recently or not in the Excel. And there is also that what they
Do not mute each other, please, if you're doing that. Yes, ma'am. Rama, ma'am, you were saying.
sorry.
Yeah.
So I think it is basically to look at the HR performance of various employees because and with attendance. So they just want to see the overall employee who is doing well in everything. Because they have been looking at the experience, the training hours, the effectiveness of the training. So overall, the training which has been given, their seniority, their work performance there, whether they were promoted or not. So this is going to be a performance appraisal, overall performance appraisal for each of the employees.
Great. And where you will be uploading this data set? Here in the agent?
Last
Knowledge
time, knowledge
part.
base, knowledge
Yes.
part.
You can upload from here, means you can obviously directly go to knowledge base, or in the overview, there is an option to upload your data set, right? So, yeah.
Right now, we will only go in the way you taught us. We'll first give the chatbot name, then give the description, go to knowledge and do it.
See, that is what, right? Just maybe follow me right now, but later on, you people can explore that. Okay, I can do this way as well. Okay.
Sure, sure.
So you can give your agent name here, description here, upload the knowledge base here, and then start creating the topics. Any doubt maybe from the last session as well till this? Everybody knows that how to create an agent with an overview, or do we have any topic, any doubt before creating a topic? Are we okay with this part?
Clear. Clear.
Clear?
Yes,
Can I
ma'am,
get
clear.
responses in the chat as well from all the participants? Because this is, I think, fourth or fifth time we are working on the same thing. So I want everyone to respond. At least you are confident with creating a chat bot or copilot. Great. So once you create an agent, you need to upload the data set as a knowledge base. Okay, because this data set will be used by AI to do the analysis for you. And then go to the topic creation. So we have kept three topics here. First is employee performance analysis. Okay, in which the topic will be able to analyze the employee performance or find out the top performing employees performance insight or employee performance report using different trigger phrases. And the next topic that needs to be created is attendance insight to find attendance insight or analysis of employee attendance report or employees with the low attendance. So next topic will help us with the attendance insights. Okay. And third topic is attrition risk analysis. You can also use this topic to find the attrition risk analysis of employees who are likely to leave, retention insights, or high attrition risk employees. So you need to create these three topics using all, everything is given to you. I just want to understand that how well you are able to create a flow, right? And how well you able to create a topic and use it. So first think, if you already create an agent using this activity for this activity, start with the first topic. Create first topic and test it and let me know that whether you are able to do it or not. The first topic is employee performance analysis. So create this topic and let me know whether you are able to create it, test it or not. Okay. So task for everybody, I'm putting this in the chat as well. And you have time. I'm not going to ask, not going to interfere today. So, but the timeline from my side, I think is 7:13. At least try to complete it by 7:25. Create an agent, create a first topic, test it, and let me know whether you are able to do it. Are we comfortable, everyone? If anybody think that they are not able to do things or find difficulty, please let me know. Those who are able to test it, they can like by whenever they are able to test it, they can share the screenshot in the chat.
Ma'am, here until we upload this knowledge, we won't be able to go ahead and create the topic, or we can go ahead with that.
You can, but in the end of the day, you need knowledge base.
See, we are, yes, but it is showing still in process. So I has.
It takes time sometimes. Create a topic and then upload knowledge base that, and but you need to link that.
Ma'am. So once we created
Yes.
the topic one, the prompt and all is what when we give when we test it, right? The
Hmm.
prompt to be given when we test it. Because
Uh,
I've
yes.
created the topic one, added the
Hmm.
generative AI node, then
Hmm.
I've given the input variable name, related it with the edit sources also. I've given
Yeah,
my
yeah,
own
yeah.
source. That
Hmm.
still that step. Then next in the lab manual, it is there that prompt is there.
So prompt needs to be given in generative AI node, ma'am. You need to specify that what generative AI needs to do.
So
You remember?
generative AI, create generative answers, generative AI node में input है, input variable name I have given, department name.
So
Then
don't
data
do.
sources.
So in department name, what you need to do, because
Ah,
still you need to see what you need to do once you have asked the user for the department, right? Which department would you like to analyze? Then I think you have asked saved it as user entire response under the identity. User
yes,
type
user
should be,
entire response.
yeah. Then it is maybe creating the variable from its side, right? You need to change
Hmm.
it the variable name to department name, and
Yes,
then add another node that is generative AI node that you get from the
yes,
advanced option,
yes,
right?
yes, that is
And
done.
in the input variable, you can write it input variable is equal to department name, and with that you need to copy this entire prompt as well, because generative AI may not able to understand that what I am asking from them. So we need to give the instruction that what needs to be done.
Okay.
Okay. And one more input here, when you're asking, this question to the user that which department would you like to analyze, you can give option to them as per the data set that I have intentionally not given to all of you, but I want you to specifically ask the user that what department they would want to analyze, whether it is, you can say in the data set there are different departments like sales, finance, operation,
Yeah.
IT. You can give the option not in the form of MCQ, otherwise it will get, you will get stuck over there. Just write that what would you like to analyze, sales, finance. So user will answer like, for example, sales, finance or operation, whatever. On the basis of that, Gen AI will give them the answer. Okay.
So, ma'am, that user response na variable X we rename that. Okay. Here, after giving this option, which
Mm.
department you want to analyze. So,
Mm.
the variable we rename, so we rename it as department name here.
Name.
And then
Yeah.
three notes that are coming below, that is our generative AI here. Input variable, they have said again department name.
So do one thing. I'll just, if you can open, I'll just edit this document for you. Maybe you're getting confused. In input, basically, I want you to give the prompt. You can write the
Done.
input variable, right? But you need to give
Hmm.
the prompt as well.
Okay. So what we have done is in input, we have given only the variable name.
No, no, no. You need to, you remember last time we have
Ah,
given the instruction to Gen AI mode, yeah, in the same way we need to give. Finance, HR, IT, marketing, operations, sales. So I have edited a few things. You can check if you are getting any issue. You can again check the document. So 5 more minutes. It's just what you need to do. You need to ask question, right, to the user regarding the department they would want to analyze. Add the generative AI node and give the prompt, and then you can test it whether it is working or not. And it may happen that you get some issues. Then I want you to debug it as well. There is the main, understanding. You will get the main understanding.
Actually, ma'am, I'm stuck here
Where?
with the generative AI node. I think
Mhm.
I missed
What
something.
is the? Can you
Uh,
share the screen with me?
okay. Uh, can you go ahead, sharing the screen option.
Do you have? I think it should be active for you.
Is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So till here, I have given this option.
Mm.
And now here I'm sorry, I'm stuck. I don't know what to
So
do on
that
it.
is what I
Condition.
was that is what I
Ah,
was telling you. Do not use the. Can you scroll upwards, ma'am?
mm,
Right, we need to make it easier for us because sometimes the copilot studio is not able to understand the choice pattern of the data, right, when we are working with the generative AI mode. So if the question that you have provided to the user, that which department would you like to analyze, do not identify it as MCQ. Identify, can you click on the MCQ option? Yeah, this one. And you need to click on the arrow of MCQ.
just a minute. I'm trying. Ah, right.
Hanji. Then you need to select the user entire response. So basically, we are asking user to type their answer, not selecting, right?
Mhm.
And what you can do, you can remain on the same block, but in order to specify it very clearly, you can write it which department would you like to analyze, and comma, you can give the department like name like HR operation. You can go to my document. I have already done that. You can copy the question from there and put it here, right? And now you need not to put any condition. You can just delete these conditions from here. Delete. Can you go to the third? There are three dots, right? With
This
every
one?
block. The upper one. No, no, not this one. Upper one. In the condition only extreme. Only in the
Ma'am, sorry
condition
to
extreme
interrupt.
right.
Can you
Yeah.
repeat? Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you repeat from the last 2 minutes what you said? I just got a network issue. Just from the last 2 minutes.
No, I was not saying anything. I was just helping Sayali ma'am. I think she was facing some issue. So I've given the activity,
Okay.
right? You need to just try
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
If
okay,
something
fine.
you are not getting, I can help you with that.
But ma'am, here
Okay.
after creating this, what I was said, after creating this
Question.
question,
What you need to do,
we
you
have
need to now add a node of generative AI.
mm,
Simply go to advanced option, add a node for
mm,
generative AI. In the first one, generative answers, sorry. Yeah.
mm,
And then in the input, put the entire prompt that I have given to you. First of all, in the input, give the prompt.
mm. Department name.
You can write that as well. Department name, and there is a prompt, right? The entire prompt that I have given in the sheet, uh, which has written add the prompt also. Can you see the prompt using HR data
Using the
set
HR
analyze?
data set, right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
okay.
Copy that because you are instructing GenAI that what needs to be done.
Okay, ma'am. Now I got it where I was not Doing it correct.
And then you need to also add link this data source with the knowledge base. So search only selected sources
Selected sources. Click
and just check
save.
this. Yeah. Save is not for this, save is to save your topic, but that's okay. Now you can test it whether your topic is working or not. If it is not working, then you need to find out the mistake that you have done, right? As of now, the good thing is that your topic doesn't have any error. Maybe there's some issue with the prompt or the way that we are asking the question.
हे माझी काय
So you can
चूक आहे
check.
आता यार. ती बाईनी मला तर माहित पण नव्हतं ती बाई का आहे कोण आणि नाही कोण.
Analysis.
ईव्हीएस असा सब्जेक्ट आहे का आपल्याला? ते बोलले नाहीयेत. फायनलच्या
This one.
Yes, write some trigger word. So let it be, you know,
Analyze the
you can put
employee. Yeah.
yeah, anything that you want. Now you can write, for example, finance here. And let's see now whether the AI is able to give you answer or not.
Yeah.
Right? I think it's giving you the answer. But you need to also check the correctness.
Instructions. No, ma'am, it is not giving me the answer. It is giving me the structure, I guess.
Now we need to check our prompt, what is wrong with the prompt and what needs to be done. So this approach ensures a comprehensive and structured analysis. 1 second. Using the HR dataset, analyze employee performance in the department provided as the input. Top 5 employees based on the. Okay, do one thing, just retrain it. Retrain your, like go to the topic and save it again. First open the topic, employed inside. Just check the prompt first of all, whether have we, done everything correctly. The prompt one, Gen AI. Do one thing, just before writing the prompt, just write input variable is equal to department name. Here in the form of text only. Input is equal to department name. You can just write that. Just keep it as it is. Okay, no worries.
Added source. It is linked.
Just do not give any space between department and name. Okay, right here, input is, you need to type it. Input is department name. Okay, and give full stop. After full stop, just copy the entire prompt that you were copying before. And let's see that whether it changes approach or not, right? Now save it again. Have you saved? Okay. Now do not use the same testing, just click on the new session. You can see the plus sign with the test your agent. Can you see the plus sign? Yeah. Now start your conversation. And I hope that others are also doing it. And if anybody who has at least do not have any error in the topic, at least come to the testing stage, they can share their screenshot in the chat. Yes, you can give the trigger, ma'am. Any trigger, you can just write employee performance or something, performance insights or anything. It's not able to do it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Again, we have the structure, but no
Structure.
answer.
Hmm. ठीक है. When I was working on it, it was able to do it. I think there is some issue with the training. So let's not get panic. Okay.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Preeti ma'am.
Uh, I think mine is giving the response.
Yours is giving the response. Yeah, it happens. Gen AI is different for everyone. No worries. For whom it is giving the response, they can share their screenshots in the chat. I would be happy to see that. And Saili ma'am, what you can do, you can basically retrain it again and again, or maybe check with any other department. If that doesn't work, I'll also share the alternate strategy to work with that. Okay.
So, ma'am, here in this case, how we used to do, we had after giving this, like giving a multiple choice option, then those three options were conditions used to come, and then we had, we have written for the that department, sales department, KPI we have given. So,
Yeah,
can
yeah.
we make this as each of this as one condition? Then
We
it will
can.
give me.
We can do that as well. I
Okay.
was just wanted to avoid the lengthy process, but you can also do that. That is one of the strategy that can be done.
So in that case, I have to change this to multiple choice question again, or
Yes,
this will okay.
multiple choice
This
questions, and then
multiple choice
user will
question.
select that. Yeah, you can give the departments, and for each department, you can ask the Gen AI to explicitly give you the answer.
Bharti ma'am, I have
Yes,
shared the screenshot. Please check if it is. Matlab, it's given the response. I have asked for 5 performance, name, employee performance. So
yes, it is
it's
working.
given
Yeah,
for a specific department.
yeah, that's great, ma'am. Good.
So
You
ma'am,
can
here
start.
the conditions are here. So now
Yeah.
further, like department name is there. So what I have to add here? Condition. I have to go
Now,
with this.
no.
Add node.
Now in every node you can add the same prompt, but because you are working with the individual department, you need to specify in the prompt that you remember that we have given the prompt where we are just telling it to analyze the thing, right? So we can tell them using HR dataset analyze finance employee performance from finance department, because you are doing for individual condition. So in the prompt you need to mention for the finance, for IT you need to mention IT, for operation you need to mention operation, and similarly for the sales. So you need to just tweak your prompt, nothing else.
So here again, I have to add input performance evaluation
Yeah.
for finance, and then I'll
Yes.
add the data set from a knowledge base.
Yeah, you
Let
need
me
to
try
just
this,
link
ma'am.
it.
I'll
Yes.
come up. I'll come
Yeah,
up with
it
this
will
again.
work.
Let me try this.
It will
Yeah,
work for
I'll
sure
stop
because you
sharing.
are explicitly mentioning the finance and all, right? Yes, Preeti ma'am, for you,
Stop
this is
sharing for
great.
me.
You can also do the similar thing with the remaining topic. Can you see the remaining 2 topics in the document? You can work with those 2 topics.
Oh,
Not
okay.
now. Whenever, if you want to do it at home, you can also do that. At least you are,
Okay, ma'am.
you know that, right?
Ma'am, I have
So,
also tried a
yeah.
bit. Just I
Mhm.
have just asked that please tell me about HR. So as per the data which has been uploaded, it has given me quite a lot details of the HR which is available on the sheet. So
Yeah.
so that means it is working. If I start asking about specific question regarding department or the performance of the employees or number of employees, it will definitely tell me regarding that. So it is working.
Yeah. It will, yeah. It's working, ma'am. And you can, and again, I'm saying that do not, strict yourself to whatever I have shared. I have given you one idea that this can be done. You can
Ji,
customize your bot as per your requirement. Yeah.
sure.
Yes, Rama ma'am. Thank you, Shruti ma'am. Yes, Rama ma'am. You have raised your hand.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I'm getting when I'm testing it that I'm sending the screenshot. It says there is no department called department names. That means I have written input is department name. full stop, and then given the prompt.
Have you using the MCQs?
No, it is just
Okay.
the entire user response.
Do one thing, do not give any input or anything. Just in the input section, just paste the entire prompt only.
Prompt. Okay.
Or you can, in the prompt, you can write that analyze the data set as per the requested department or selected department. Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
Just see that how it changes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So Uma, I'm so sorry. Maybe from 7:45 you can start taking the queries, right?
Oh, sure. No problem. Thank you.
Yeah. So participants, you have the documents. Those who are able to do it today, maybe they have done today. I'm very happy for them. But those who are still trying, no worries, do not get disappointed. Try it back. You have a lot of time, right? And once I think we will be meeting again next week on Tuesday, and then we can maybe keep 15-20 minutes for this discussion and take up your queries. Okay.
Bharti ma'am, I have one query.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, like I'm an influencer on Facebook. I have my own channel. So I want to make a chatbot. It's like Messenger पे बहुत लोग message करते हैं. So I want कि I need to create such chatbot and chatbot will reply the people. So is it something like that can happen? अभी तो आप क्या करते हो? सब sheet पे provide करते हो. We do that. But how I can make chatbot by myself?
For your particular audience and the question that they come up with, right?
Yes.
You can, ma'am. If you remember when I was publishing this chatbot, right, I got an option to publish it on Facebook as well, right? So first of all, you need to create a plan that what kind of question you need to answer to your audience. You can create a knowledge base for that in the form of Word document or something, and use Gen AI and tell that whenever user asks this question, you need to reply it from the document. So link your document with that Gen AI node, and whenever any question comes up that is in the document, it will answer to your audience. So you need to strictly tell it that it needs to follow the document only, not the public the things, right? Website or other things. So it can be done. It is a similar process that you are doing. It is for the different problem statement only.
Okay, ma'am, I will try.
Try it based on the same lab manuals that I have given you. You need to create your own topics. And then the knowledge base, right now we are using Excel. You can create a Word document in which you can put all the question and answers that people come up with from you, right? And you can upload that in the knowledge base and use the Gen AI to answer the question from your sheet.
It's like with the help of ChatGPT or Copilot, first we can create a document. What in the way you provide document to us.
Yes. You need to create a knowledge base here.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
I'm done. Now I'm able to generate the answer.
Great.
I'll share it the screenshot here.
Very good.
I'm not able to get this time. It didn't give me any error, but giving me wrong answers. I asked for Department of Finance. It is giving me sales. All the employees who were chosen.
What you can do, ma'am, Rama ma'am, you can also follow the same procedure that Sahili ma'am have used. Where we are asking to choose a department, you can use the MCQs only. Maybe do with 2 departments for now, right? And for each condition, use the different Gen AI node. Use the same prompt, but in the prompt specify, for example, for finance, you can specify use the finance department information so that it will only focus on the finance, and for the operation, it will only focus on operation. So that would work for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's do one thing. Let's now just I'll request Uma to start taking your queries for the projects, so that we can plan our project mentoring session based on your request from the next week. Whatever you need to share it explicitly with Uma ma'am, so that we can plan the sessions accordingly. Okay. So yeah, that's all. Yes, Uma, you can take up from here.
Thank you, Bharti. So I'm sharing the project detail first, then we will, I will explain about this project synopsis. So we had two project mentoring session. One is by Aziz sir and the other one is by Rishikesh sir. So today I will also explain you like how you can, complete this project synopsis in a proper way. So I'm trying to share the file. Better, I will share it in the WhatsApp group because I'm facing a little bit issue in this Teams. Okay.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Ma'am, are you sharing a screen or something? You said something, maybe I got stuck in between.
No, ma'am, I'm sharing the file in WhatsApp group regarding the
ma'am.
project
Okay.
details. I request everyone to open this faculty project details final, the sheet which I've shared in the WhatsApp group. Just click on it and go to the project summary tab. And there you can see, I'll share my screen. Why my system is, so give me 1 minute, okay? I'll share my screen.
You can try to rejoin Uma if it is not working.
Oh, sorry, Bharati, come again.
You can rejoin if it is not working. Try to rejoin maybe.
Okay.
Hello, hello, madam. Bharti, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
Madam, I want to ask that if we have provided the chatbot, the whole sheet Word file, which is with the question answers, and after that, the chatbot is, like we are expecting from the chatbot the brief answers. It is possible?
Yes, yes, that will be the knowledge base for that. Today you have uploaded the Excel file, right? That has all the
Yeah.
information regarding HR.
Yes.
You, in the similar way, you can upload the Word document that has all the FAQs, basically, the question and answer. And you can instruct the GenAI node in which way would want it to give answer to the user. So it will work.
No, I'm asking if I have given the specifically the question and answers, which is not in the brief, which is like a MCQ. But also, if I'm expecting from my chatbot that it will like create some brief answers, it is possible.
Out of that document,
out of that
Yes,
Word document?
I think it would work if in the Gen AI node, if you provide the proper prompt that what you want your chatbot to you know do using that document. For example, you can write in that note that whenever user asks a question, you take the inspiration
Yes.
from the or maybe take the source of the knowledge base that I have added and provide the brief answers
Yes.
based on that information. I think it would work, but we you can surely try it, right? Because exploration is the key, right?
Okay.
And if it is not working, we can
Yes.
obviously think of something else as well. Yeah,
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Thank you.
worries. Thanks.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm sharing my screen. Faculties, can you please confirm as my screen is visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am. It's
Yes, it is,
visible.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Visible
thank
it
you.
is. Oh, ma'am, I'm
Okay,
just
thank you.
wanted to say one thing. Actually, my name is reflecting in two P2 and P5. So my final one is data literacy, which I have informed you earlier as well. So please correct the same. So it's yeah, here serial number is not mentioned, but upward serial number is mentioned. So my actual topic is this.
Okay, ma'am. So is there any other changes from anyone? No, right?
Yes, ma'am. I have a change. My name is Dr. Priya A. It is there in P1,
Okay.
but it should be in P3.
So everything is correct, right? So please confirm from your end,
Thank you,
faculties,
ma'am.
because we need to submit this on Monday.
Ma'am, there is another issue. I think I spoke to you about this before. मेरे नाम की दो entries हो गई है. So in P1 also there is at number 27 Payal, and in P6 also there is Dr. Payal Shastri for 14. So I would appreciate if you can remove that 14 and 14 number ka entry, and as I already conveyed to you, if you can just replace this. Yes, that replace that Payal with Dr. Payal Shastri.
So you want to keep the Payal Shastri, right? Okay. So this is correct. The project title from the raw notes to actionable insight. So you want to take this project? Payal ma'am, can you please confirm?
Yeah, ma'am. So initially you had given me this P1, but duplicate entry is there. So my name is in
No, ma'am.
P6.
What I'm asking is,
You
you
can
want to
keep
continue
it in
with
P1. You can keep it in P1, but
that's what,
please
ma'am.
change that name as Dr. Payal
Because you,
Shastri. I
I
thought
think
that
you
Payal
have,
is someone else, so I did not speak about it. But now we spoke couple of times that this is my name to entry. So please remove from P6 and keep it in P1 only.
actually your that is the name has been removed. So my question is like, so you want to take this project or the first project? It's the first project,
First
right?
project, that's what I said.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so everything is fine, right? So we can continue with the projects. As you all already have this project synopsis with you, I have given all the the sample example project synopsis for everyone in the WhatsApp group. So now I will tell you, like I will take 5 to 10 minutes to complete this one so that we can go with the questions. Okay. So see here.
Can you hear me, ma'am? This is
Yes.
Karpatambike, ma'am. I have been
Ah.
taken the project 6, ma'am. I submitted the synopsis. But can I take project 1, ma'am? But I have submitted the synopsis on project 6. That raw notes
The
to
latest one or
This
So
one, ma'am, in the sheet you have shared, no, ma'am. This topic only I have submitted the synopsis.
So the recent link or it is a previous one?
A recent link only, ma'am. I have submitted from the beginning this one.
But you don't want to do this, ma'am? You don't want to do this?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can I make it in the
Okay,
first
okay,
one,
no
ma'am?
issues. I'll change it up. No problem.
But the synopsis I have submitted. I have resubmit again in the first topic, ma'am.
Yes, you can submit, ma'am. No issues. But in the form, it is. I've submitted in the form. But can you please continue? Is that possible, ma'am? Because it is already.
In the same topic, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't have any pair of discussion over that, ma'am, because only one I'm doing for the
Okay,
same
okay.
time.
No issues, ma'am. We'll check into that. Okay. No problem.
Okay.
But what you can do is like, say for the safer side, ma'am, you just share me the document with me. Whatever the new document which you are going to create. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Uma ma'am, my Shruti here. My earlier document was on the project P4, but right now my name is reflecting in P3, which is HR onboarding.
Shruti, ma'am, right?
Yeah.
I
Earlier
think you
it
have
was.
requested to change the project, right?
No, I wanted that policy one, not.
Ma'am, one thing, ma'am, I just want
Ji.
to quickly complete this one. Which project you want to continue with?
It was earlier the
No,
policy.
ma'am, now I'm asking like for this one
Yeah.
because we need to continue the project synopsis.
Yes, yes.
Which
The
project
policy
you-
one, the earlier which I have submitted the synopsis.
Can you know the project name?
It was, ma'am, regarding the policy making. The header was on the policy thing.
Okay, ma'am, you just put it in the chat. I will take it. Okay.
Sure, sure, ma'am.
Okay,
Sure.
thank you. Yes, so now I will start with the, the discussion about this so that we will go with the remaining things you can ask the question at the end of the session. Okay, so just give me 5 to 10 minutes. I'll close it off. So this is the project synopsis, which everyone has to complete and submit on Monday morning. So first one, this is nothing but the AICW. So there's a full form of it. And project synopsis. Here you can see the project title. So what is your project title? For an example, I have taken the project title of Student Feedback and Teaching Improvement Analyzer. Okay. So you can take your project title name. I have all the samples with me. I will share it in the WhatsApp group so that you can go through it. Okay. And the domain, let's say what domain exactly you're going to take, whether it's Excel or Copilot or Chatbot or Power BI. So what exactly it is. Okay. And the domain name is like educational analytics and LLP. So I have already given some domain names that you can insert it here. And the tools, what tools you're going to focus. So one thing I want to remind you, let's say for an example, you have done a project, the execution part. Maybe if you are not okay with continuing with a Copilot or ChatGPT, then you can cut it off. That is also fine. But as of now, for the project synopsis, you can give whatever it is required based upon your understanding or the knowledge. Okay. So let's move on to the problem statement. So in the problem statement, let's say, what is the problem exactly? The business insight. So you should not talk about the data set problem statement. So we only focusing on the business problem statement. So what is a business problem statement? Let's see here. So here they are mentioning a student feedback is collected regularly in the academic institution after the each course or the semester. So definitely it is collected. But what is the problem behind it? Because you can see there is the underutilized due to the sheer volume of responses. So we get a lot of, the volume of responses which is coming from the students and a lack of a structured analysis. We can't analyze what is the present and absence. This will create a problem, right? As a faculty, you all know about this very well. So area of teaching improvement from the raw and unstructured feedback. So this is a problem, a main problem which you are focusing. Then here you can see the exact point. So let's say for an example, for this particular part, give some paragraph about what are the problem statement you can give. So it should not be same. Let's say everyone is using the same title, student feedback and teaching improvement analysis. But the data set, what you're going to take, it's going to be different, right? And please check. So I always request as you are most of them as doctorate and you have done some researching work. So you will not continue with the same problem which is already there, right? So just take some little bit of diversion in your problem statement. Let's say you can focus on. So this is a problem statement which is different from the other thing that you can mention within this problem statement. And here a student should include their write-ups. Let's say the background of educational domain and the challenges of unstructured students' feedback. So what are the point? What exact point you're going to focus on? So this is a little paragraph about a problem statement. And here you're clearly stating that what exact problem it is with the 4 highlighted points or maybe 5 highlighted points. So it should not be 1 or 2 problem statement. You can give a 3 to 4 problem statement. Why I'm saying is maybe you will get a chance for the regional showcase and you will be presenting in front of the industry leaders, right? So at the time, if you're presenting your project in front of them, they know many things as a technical person. So if you're giving an input which is not already there, then you will get an added point, the additional point. So that is what our expectation from you all. Okay. Then the
Ma'am, just
objective.
wanted to ask, is there is any word limit for a introduction problem statement?
Here, this one, ma'am. Ma'am, what
overall, I'm asking write up whatever we need. Is there is any word limit? We have to be stick to that.
No word limit, man. What my expectation is just to give 2 to 3 paragraph. 2 to 3 paragraph about the problem statement. Okay, here, this one. And here in the key points, I require at least 4 to 5. A clear problem identification.
Okay. These key points are related to the problem statement only.
For you and add our own points down there.
It's about, this is the project. Okay, you can take any idea which is coming out from your mind. So you can write it up, the same thing, but it should be related to this project.
Yeah.
That's what our expectation.
Okay, so the problem statement, those paragraphs what you have given are not mandatory. I can write my own, but it should include the below bullet points. That's it, right?
Yes, ma'am. Below bullet points and add some 2 to 3 paragraphs. It is not the same thing, ma'am. This is a sample which I'm giving.
Yes. So the 2-3 paragraphs which you have given upstairs, that should be there, and below that we have to write our bullet points.
Yes, exactly, ma'am. You're right.
Okay. So they have to be there, and in those paragraphs, if we want any changes, we can make. Then write the bullet points.
Actually, ma'am, this you don't want to follow the same paragraph. It's entirely your idea, ma'am, about the project. Okay, this is a sample which I have given. So you have to include some 3 paragraphs and some highlighted points that to be included. So think about your real situation, because for this particular scenario, it's a student feedback and teaching improvement analysis. So you have a lot of idea about it in a real-time basis. You can add all those things here. Okay. And for the objective point, so we are going to set some specific goal. So there is some, let's say, I can also set some clear benchmark to measure the students' feedback, or I can also create some action plan to achieve this the student performance clearly. I need some objectives. So whenever, let's say, why we are giving this project synopsis is, you are going to work in an organization, so they will not directly give you to do the projects. So what they will do is, they want to know what is the objective. Objective sense, what is the goal? What is your goal you're going to achieve on this particular project? So that is the first thing. And problem statement. What is the problem why you're going to do this project? Okay. So in the objective point, you can see I'm going to collect and explore the student data, feedback data set. So if you want to collect the data set, the thing, you can search it on the Kaggle. That is the best website, and there are multiple websites we have. If you want, I can also share you that the thing. But as of now, I know I don't want to I don't want this data set as of now. Just we need the objectives. Okay. So, but I will share you the link, data set link. Next is to clean and pre-process. So if it is an Excel, so definitely you will be doing doing this clean and the pre-processing work. You'll be removing the duplicate and so many things. So just to give some idea about the things.
Hi,
And
Uma. Sorry to interrupt, but related to dataset, I have also told them that they can also, if they have some data set from the university and they want to
yes,
customize the project as per their problem, they can also use it. It's not that they just need to use a Kaggle dataset or any other publicly available dataset. If they want to create it for their own problem statement, let them do that, because that would be more beneficial and related to them. So we can
yes, thank you
also,
for adding that,
yeah,
Bharti. I was
yeah,
trying to say that. Thank you.
yeah,
Yes,
no worries.
faculties, as you, you have a lot of data set, maybe in the real time you have it, right, in your college or maybe in the schools or college, whatever the data set you can take and analyze those data sets. That is we always expecting, because this is going to be a real-time project. You'll be presenting, maybe you'll get a chance presenting in front of the industry leader. So you have to create a data set according to that. Let's say you can also take, but as of
Ma'am.
now, we are not. Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, only one doubt. Data set we will create or we will get from Kaggle. What is the minimum number of rows you are expecting? Because for faculty workload and all, I cannot have 500. Can I stick to 100 to 120, something like that? Can we change according to our student feedback? Though shayad we can have 500 students, but faculty workload, can I have 100 to 120? What is the number of rows which you want actually in the data set?
So actually for the students, I have mentioned like more than, at least 500 records and
Okay.
14 to 15 columns. So what you can do, ma'am, if you're going to take 100 plus, at least, are you planning to take it as that is a real-time data set, or how it?
For faculty workload, what are you expecting? For faculty workload also, you want us to have 500? Because that is my project, faculty workload and timetable.
I don't think so. Because like if yes, I think Uma, we should not restrict like that. If they are working for faculty, maybe in university we have 100 faculty members. If they are working for their problem statement, so let them work on that. But yes, the problem statements that dealing with feedback or student analysis on exams or something else, there we need a big data set. But if you think that you are working on timetable allocation or something like that, that only deals with your university faculty members, yes, we can have less number of data set, but you need to be very particular that why you have chosen this data set and what you're going to do with. Means you need to be very clear with your problem statement. I think Uma, we can allow that, right?
Yes, Bharati, sure. In that case, we can increase the columns, ma'am. Better we can have it like 15 to 20 columns, like what is the academic year, month, and remarks, total overload, and the rate of it. So whether they are paying some amount for the workload. So that these things we can add. The reason for the overload. There are a lot of columns you can include, ma'am, in that case. Okay. Thank you for asking.
Okay, ma'am. Because I have been told for this, we have already, you already told us that how many columns should be there and all such things. But then I was only difficulty is I thought 500 though faculty where from I will be getting.
So if it, that's what, ma'am, like if it is a real time, we can't do anything.
Yeah,
But
you
if you're
given
taking
as
it
such
from the
6 columns.
Kaggle, if you're taking it from the Kaggle, then you can get more, data, that is records. So that's why.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll search. As of now, you have given 6 column names for this particular project. And if you're saying I'm reducing the records, then I have to increase the columns. I'll go through and let you know. Thank you.
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, I try to explore the platform Kaggle, for getting a few data sets. and I also have the same topic. So, like whatever the data sets were available from the point of view of studying for the faculties, it was showing data around 100 to 120.
Okay, ma'am, two things, ma'am, I want to mention. So as of now, for the objective point of view, you require this data set. Okay. So here in the objective, we don't focus on the records, that is a rows. Okay. We only focus on the columns. How many columns you are going to use and what are the different column types you are going to mention. Okay. So as of now, just look into the columns because as I was not asked you all to submit the data set, just the project synopsis. Okay. So you can download it from the Kaggle and you all saying that it is 100, right? So what I can do is I will make a research on it. Better if I get something better, I will also share those website. But if you are trying to use a real-time data set, that is well and good. If it is 100 means, no problem. But increase the columns. Clear, ma'am? Kritika ma'am and Rama ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, clear. Columns
Ma'am.
also, like the columns which you are stating right now about the topic, I can see the similar columns there also. But if it is required to add some more, we'll find out some other data sets
That's
also that
what,
we can
ma'am,
incorporate.
Kritika, ma'am, actually, the project is going to be entirely different from others. So you are going to show something different on your project, right? So according to that, thing can add some columns. So it is our, just brainstorm and get some idea like how you can add some more columns and show your project that is different from others. Okay.
All right.
So yes, ma'am. So that you can also use it for maybe in your research or something else. So it will be, different from others. Yes. Thank you, ma'am.
Uma ma'am, just wanted to ask one more thing, that we have to be rigid to the 7 objective, or we can take it little less also. If we can club 2 into 1 that way.
You can do it, ma'am. No problem.
A minimum, what is minimum objective required?
So I'm expecting like at least 5. But if you're combining, then that is fun. But it should be unique, ma'am. Let's say if you're trying to find some efficiency when you compare with the other projects, maybe doing some optimization for your project, then you can also add that. That makes, a difference from the, what we can say. It shows some difference on your project. Let's say it is already like 80% of accuracy or the optimization is done. Now it is different. Then that is also be added. Like if it is before it is 80 and now it is 81. So that is the changes like 1%, but even it is good, right? So objectives, you can add these things there. The points I'm expecting at least 5 objectives, so that will be good. Okay, it is depend upon, so ma'am. And also one more thing, ma'am, while you're doing the project synopsis, maybe if you have any queries also, you can share it in the WhatsApp group. We will help you with that.
Nice.
Okay.
And then in the last objective, that GitHub file video, that objective is mandate to write.
This one? Ma'am,
Yeah,
as of now, you can, you can add this because at the last you will be adding all the things in your GitHub link. That we will help you, like how you can do this.
Okay, fine. I'll be. Thank you, ma'am.
Uma ma'am, I have a query. My project name is Student Feedback and Teaching Improvement Analyzer. And problem statement is that we have student feedback is collected regularly but remains underutilized. So in this, I can do like that. Can I make a Google questionnaire or students से इसका feedback लूँ या फिर वहाँ हमारे institution के faculties की why this data is underutilized? That I want to know. या दोनों से हम लोग data ले सकते हैं.
Karthik, can you please? So, ma'am, can you please say it in English because I'm a little bit struggling with Hindi. Yeah.
Okay. I want to say that my project name is Student Feedback in Teaching Improvement Analyzer.
Okay.
And problem statement is that student feedback is collected regularly but remains underutilized due to the volume and lack of structured analysis. So when we want data, can I make a Google questionnaire? ask some questions and take a feedback from the students, or either I should take all the feedback from the institution, like faculties or from the admin.
So is this the same project, ma'am? Student feedback and teaching improvement analyzer. What is your project title?
1 minute.
Faculty workload?
Yes, ma'am. It's a student project
think
name is a
it's the
student
same.
feedback and teaching improvement analysis. Yes.
Okay. Ma'am, it's totally up to you, ma'am. You can get it from maybe through the Google form, or that is a very best idea, ma'am. Thank you for reminding that.
एक्चुअली मैम
faculties-
आज ये शेयर किया, अदरवाइज मैंने ऑलरेडी 150 बच्चों से मैंने ले लिया है, मतलब मेरे कॉलेज के, जब अभी तो एग्जाम्स चल रहे हैं, नाउ द एग्जाम्स आर गोइंग ऑन, बट आई ऑलरेडी कलेक्ट डेटा फ्रॉम 150 स्टूडेंट्स. आई मेक अ गूगल क्वेश्चनर and ask my students to fill the Google questionnaire. So but I need to connect with it more. It's like I ask the questions ki why it is underutilized according to them, but then later on I realized that I should not take this data from the student. Maybe I should take this data from the institution, because as a management persons, why this data is underutilized. So I think I collect with the wrong persons. So is it okay, or should I take it to work
Ma'am,
again?
you can merge it better. So let's say you can take in this single workbook, for the first that is first sheet, you can add a student feedbacks. Okay, whatever you got. And the second sheet, you can add the details which you are getting it from the institute. Then you can match and compare, and you will get the result. So that will be perfect.
Okay, ma'am. So right now, in the synopsis, I just need to write, or I should add all these things?
Ma'am, this project synopsis is going to get to know about you, like what project you are going to do exactly. So we require definitely the problem statement. So what problem you are facing in this particular project? Okay, at least we need 3 paragraphs and some 4 to 5 highlighted points. What is the major problem we are focusing on, and the objectives. So what are the objectives? Let's say, so I think, which ma'am, Poonam ma'am was, right?
Yes,
Poonam
yes.
Yes, Poonam ma'am. So here we are mentioning like, I'm going to collect the data set. Okay, that you can mention. So which particular data set you're going to collect, and what is the problem, the objective you're facing. And second one, let's say you are trying to create your project based using the Excel or maybe Power BI, that you can mention. Okay. And the third one, like I'm going to add copilot and chatbot. So for what reason you're going to add all this? So I'm going to add all the tools, but for what reason we are going to add? So simple objective you can give. Okay, ma'am. So these are the 5 points you can add. 5 will be good. So that's why I'm mentioning that. Okay. And again, the methodologies and implementation plan. So if you see here, this is clearly identified, give you the face. So why we have added this methodology implementation plan is, so what you're going to do in your data set. So you imagine yourself. It's not mandatory to execute everything. Just imagine yourself. So what phases you're going to do. First one is a data collection. So yes, I will get a data set from maybe from the institution, or maybe from the Kaggle, or any particular record. The second one is a data cleaning. Definitely there will be a problem in the data set. You would have got it from the URL link, or maybe something. So there is a mismatch, and with the date and the time, or it is going to be the space in the first name and the last name. There are a lot of issues you have. So you're going to pre-process. So what are the things you're going to work with a data cleaning? So it may get increases. Let's say the data cleaning, you are going to add some more points, but as of now, just imagine and give the things as per whatever the data set you're going to collect. And the third one is analysis and AI integration. Yes, I'm going to do some analysis using a formulas. Maybe in the whether you're going to use or whatever the tool you're going to use, you will be using some formulas or maybe the summaries, so that you can add it here. And the other thing is AI. If you're going to include the AI integration, for what? So that you will be explaining. Let's say here, AI chatbot and the copilot to summarize a qualitative commands and identify the teaching improvement area. Then the fourth one is very important, like visualization output. Okay, for chatbot, I will tell you later, like we have a separate Word document for that. Okay, so here you will be creating a how you're going to do this using Excel or Power BI, so that you will be mentioning here. Let's say I'm adding some KPI cards or maybe the course-wise rating. So these are the additional thing you are going to add in the visual output so that you can mention it here. If you're not aware of it, if you're not aware of about the visualization part, just go through or research in the online and get some idea. So we never copy paste the same thing, but just to get some idea about it and add some point. Later you can change the things in your a final project report. Okay. Then the documentation and the submission. So you add this point because everyone is going to submit your PPT and what is that Word document. And the third one is the video execution of your project. And the last one is the project synopsis. So these are the things you will be including. So the fifth point is that. Okay, the next one is a resource in the timeline. So what hardware
Ma'am,
and
just
software?
wanted to ask one thing.
Ma'am, can
Phase
we
three
go at the last, ma'am? We go at the last because everyone
Yes,
is
ma'am.
okay. It's
Yes,
already
ma'am. I
8:21.
will
We'll go at
request the
last.
same to take the queries at the last, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Actually,
Thank you.
yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. So the hardware and the software requirements. So here, what are the hardware and the software you are going to use? Maybe the laptops and the OS which you are using, and the softwares like the tools, Microsoft Excel or Power BI, and Microsoft Copilot, that is Azure. Everyone would have got the Azure ID. So maybe one or two. So I have already informed with my team. You will be receiving it. Okay. And internet connection and the web browser. So these are the things you can include. For data set, whether the data set is already available or needed to be sourced. So let's say what data set you got it from the online, so that you can mention. Okay, so the source link you can provide, or maybe you can attach the file here itself. So that is also you can do it. And but it is not necessary. Just mention where you got from that is where you got this data set from. And project timeline, it is very, very important because you already assigned some tasks for the phase, but how you're going to achieve on which particular week? Let's say we already in the March, second week, right? This is the second week we are into. So you mentioned, so on which week you are going to complete this process one by one. So you should have some timeline. And the seventh one is expected outcome and the conclusion. So what outcome you're going to get it from this? So you have to clearly state it here. So let's say AI clean out, anonymized the feedback data set with all pre-processing steps documented, and an interactive Power BI dashboard which is created, and AI generated teaching is also included, and GitHub repository I have added, and also the reusable feedback analysis framework applicable across a course and department. So these are the expectation outcome you can add at least 4 to 5, and a reference link where you got all these from. All the ideas definitely you will be referencing from the different website. So you can mention that here. You might have got the idea about the AI, maybe from the AI specific that is the official website, or maybe from the Azure website. There are so many websites which is there are multiple official websites is there. So you can go through and you can come to a conclusion and you can add the reference here. Okay. I hope everyone is clear about it. So before going with the query, I want to tell you all, I will be sharing this recording with you by today itself. You can go through this, and also I will share you all the Word document. Okay, for all the projects I'm going to share with you. So just go through and complete it. Then, as you all know, so we already discussed what are the project title which has been changed. I have modified everything, and I will also share you this in the WhatsApp group. Okay. So now, yes, Rama ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. Yes, go ahead with your question. Sorry.
Ma'am,
I
in
finished, ma'am.
reference
I
section.
finished.
Yes, ma'am, it's finished. You can leave the session. I hope you all have the checkout form. It is already pinned here. So you want it again?
Uma ma'am, one question. Ma'am, as we already discussed on this, I have given a drafted one about my topic. So I again request you to please give me the review on that. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. 1 second. So currently my
Later can
system
be.
is freezed. What I can do is I will check later now. Okay.
Fine.
I will
Noted.
update you.
Fine.
So-
And ma'am, second question I had, like my topic is related to HR workload timetable allocation. So as I discussed the same with Bhakti ma'am, so I'll be having this data from my institute. So where I'll have this timetable related to faculty, number of working hours, whatever are the number of teaching hours, sessions they have, research hours, admin hours, and subject specialization. Please help me also to identify the variables, like how I can add to the mobility. Like if I am adding chatbot in AI chatbot, what should be more parameters to have my KPI calculations?
Okay, 1 second, ma'am. I'll note it down. So you want to know what are the different variables you want to include?
Right.
For this?
Right.
1 minute. I'll note it down, then later I will share it in the WhatsApp.
Works, ma'am. So that way I'll able to make the changes in my synopsis and do the final submission.
Sure. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bharti ma'am, sorry, Uma ma'am, it's a request. The document which you shared in the screen now, kindly share on the WhatsApp too.
Yes, sure, ma'am. I'm going to share that after the session, so you can go through it, ma'am. Definitely, I'll be sharing it. Okay, thank you.
Can we leave? We fill the form, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. So those who have not have any questions, so you can fill the form and you can leave the session. Thank you so much for joining.
Excuse me, madam.
Uma ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, this is Karpa Kambike. We have changed
Oh.
it now, ma'am. The synopsis is already submitted. Again, I have to create a synopsis and send it to you personally as a document, or I have to
Yes, ma'am.
again because I cannot able to upload it in a link, no, ma'am.
You cannot resubmit it, ma'am. So you just share it with me. I'll check.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Excuse me, madam.
Yes, ma'am.
For the last main project, can you providing model project, or we can
For the that is a project report end, right? So the
that
final
only.
project you're talking about.
For the project report, I'm asking only by this project synopsis, by following, we can completing, or anything you are model you are providing us.
Okay, ma'am. So for project synopsis, I already given the details, right? So that is you are clear with it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So now we are talking about the project report. So that is should be submitted at the end of the program. That is maybe we will be giving some timeline. And for that, we have a different template for the project report, because it will have some index, and you have to add some tables. And there are so many things you need to include, but it is going to be similar to the project synopsis, but you have a brief on it, right? There, we will be including so many things on the project report, but there are, I'll tell you, ma'am. So you have to submit the PPT and project report and the video execution of the project. So these are the three things we will be looking into. So if you want, ma'am, I will also share you the project report PPT. Maybe I don't want to confuse everyone on this project synopsis. I'll be sharing it on 17th March, Tuesday.
Okay.
So that you can go through it.
For whole project model, I want only this one.
Sure, ma'am, sure.
Okay.
Uma ma'am, good evening. I have one query.
Yes, ma'am.
Regarding the video documentation submission, can you please explain that as well?
Yes, sure, ma'am. Let's say for an example, so you're working with this one, right? Let's imagine you're working with a student feedback and the training what is that?
Yes, ma'am, that is only my project. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, okay. So if you're working on that, what you can take, ma'am, you can take just turn on the record and open your laptop and the Excel sheet and the visualization part. Okay. So you have to just record like, so this is my data set. I have these columns and this much of records. Okay. And then you are just showing us. So what are the data cleaning have been done on that? Okay. You have to explain on the record. Okay. And then at the visualization part, so what are the different things which you have included in the data visualization? That also you have to record. So why I'm telling you this, video record is very important because let's say if you're presenting your project, you may get internet issue or you may face some problems. So at the time we can use this video records. Okay. So I hope this is
Thank
clear,
you so
right?
much. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. So if you want, I can also share some, sample video records so that you can go to.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. That will be very
Ma'am, so
helpful.
for
Thank you, ma'am.
now, for the
Oh.
time being, ma'am, we need to only give you the synopsis. We don't need
Yes.
to do any sort of, calculations with the data set. We just need to give you the link of the data set that we are going to use and prepare this entire thing, where we don't have to give any stats that this much percentage was this or whatever.
One thing, ma'am, I just want to clear this. Here you don't want to upload your data set. So you just describe what is your data set name. Okay. And if possible, if you have the data set with you, then you can upload it on the drive and pin it in the Excel sheet. Okay. This is the one thing. And so I was talking about just okay, the calculation part. So you don't want to do any calculation part here, the formula part. So just, ma'am, you are giving an idea what you're going to do with your project. So even not it started, but you are just framing what you're going to do. That is project synopsis. Clear, ma'am? You don't want to work with any formulas or calculation as of now. Just get a data set and understand what is the problem, objective, and what are the tools you are going to use, and what is going to be the outcome. That's all.
Okay, fine. Ma'am, so like if we have in mind that we are going to use this formula or this technique, so we can write it here, no?
Yes, ma'am. If you have an idea, just include it. That is on the objective point. Okay.
Okay.
In objective, you can add. And one more thing, where exactly? Another that is on the objective, you can include. Let's say if you're using a copilot or chatbot, so why we are using it? To generate, let's say, example, generating the automatic teaching improvement summaries and recommendation. So this is how you can give some idea. Okay. And also for the methodology.
I got it.
Okay, okay.
I got it.
Any other question, ma'am? If possible, send us a project. We'll
Ma'am,
share.
just wanted to ask.
Yes, ma'am.
There are 5 phases of research methodology, right? We can take the same 5 phase and description we can change as per own, or still we
Yes,
need
ma'am.
to.
No,
Okay.
ma'am. It's all your idea. Phases also you can. I think little bit there will be a variation, right? That you can change it. No problem.
Okay, I'll be doing. And one more thing, in the reference part or in the writing of problem statement, can we give a reference of research paper if I suppose I have read some research paper and I
Of
found
course,
it
ma'am.
that this, right?
Of course, you can use it.
Okay. And about the data set, ma'am, for my topic, can you guide me little? Because I am getting it from Kaggle.
Okay.
My topic is academic data literacy and responsible AI assistant.
Okay. Okay.
Right. So in this case, for faculty or student, what should I prefer, for faculty or for students?
1 second. My topic.
Academic data literacy and
Okay, you are
responsible.
asking like, ma'am, what kind of data set you want to take, or what is your exact expectation?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask about the data, like what I can include in the data, like what.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit if you will be able to explain, so it will be a great help.
Okay, ma'am. So better I can also share these details in the group so you can refer it. What is your project name, ma'am? Can you come again?
Academic data literacy and responsible AI assistant.
Okay, okay.
Actually, I was thinking about, so that I could gather it out the data from faculty or student, if you can guide me little. So what are the major thing which I need to include? So I will also, create a data set that
Okay,
way.
ma'am. 1 minute. This is for AI, right? Academic record. So, for the data, we can take it like you can maintain some records like the course activities, maybe the lecture or assessments, workshop, and students' participation. Based upon that, you can find the academic records and the management the details. So to better idea, I will share you some sample data set in the groups. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it will be a great help, ma'am, if you could share it
Okay,
out.
sure, ma'am. I'll share it. Any other questions?
Like in our title, we have 4 tools. Right now, I'm more comfortable with chatbots. But if I mention in the synopsis that I'm going to use Excel, Power BI, chatbots, all of 3. But in actual, if I use chatbot, or maybe if I will comfortable, I will use Excel, but I'm not sure. So is it okay to mention everything? Then later we will decide ki
Yes,
we will
yes,
use.
yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, you can later you can change it. As of now, in this project synopsis, whatever you have it right in your mind, then you can go with that in this project. Later we can
Yeah.
change it. No problem.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for having so much patience, and I think you solved all of the queries.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Uma ma'am, I will always appreciate you with your patience, really hands off.
Ma'am, nothing, ma'am. You have a doubt because you are also working. Everyone is, busy with your works. So it's our responsibility to give the answer.
Big
That's
thanks,
totally.
ma'am. Big thanks. Really so nice of
Really, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.